Okie doke. Quick demo again on doors. Door swings, pretty straightforward. You always kind of want to think about which way the door. You really want to think about this in a way that you're not blocking yourself. You don't want to have a door fight. Like in this room, for instance, right here, which is a laundry. If this door, this is the hinged side, if it were to go right here and it were to swing this way, if you're trying to go inside the bathroom or I'm sorry, the laundry room to get to the dryer in this case, um, you're having to basically walk into the room and then close the door to access the dryer versus this orientation. So you do always want to think about that. Most of the time, I think if you look through any house, you're going to find that doors do tend to sidle up to walls pretty closely. Okay. So there's an assignment that students have coming up, and it is to draw a house that is 25 feet by 30 feet. And so I'm just going to go ahead and say at 25 feet, comma 30 feet. And there is the layout of the house right now. And I'm going to go ahead and offset this because we're talking about exterior walls. So I'm going to offset it 6 inches to the outside. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on my wall layer. Okay. This is all one unit right now because I drew it as a rectangle. So I'm going to want to go ahead and explode it. And the next thing I'm going to do, let's say I want to go have an entry door right in this area, in the front left corner of the house. I could have an entry door wherever I wanted to. I could have it in the middle. I could have it on the right. I could have it on the side. But let's just say I'm going to put an entry door in here. Okay. I'm going to go simply off of minimum standards. So minimum or allowances based on code. So that tells us that we have to have 3 inches bare minimum from the inside of the adjacent wall. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to say offset 3 inches. I'm not drawing anything. I'm just copying stuff. We also know that an exterior door, you have to have at least one that's 36 inches. So I'm going to go offset 36. I'm going to bring that there. Okay. A command that everybody needs to be familiar with is extend. EX spacebar, I think, is the best way to get there. You can, in this case, if you're only going 1 notch, you can just right click instantly and extend right there. Next thing I do is trim. I trim out the opening and I erase the lines that originally got me there. Okay. I'm already on my door layer. We know this is a 36-inch opening. This is why I always draw my doors at the same time as I map out my walls and stuff. So I'm going to go this way. Again, why am I going this way? Because if I were to make my door hinge here, I'm opening my door and I'm having to open it like 180 degrees basically, or 90 degrees this way to walk past it. So I'm going to go line, bring it here. I'm going to go up 36 inches. On there, I'm going to use an arc. I'm going to click the end of the line. I'm going to click the inside of the wall and the outside of the wall. And that is it. That is drawing a door. It's the exact same thing if I do it from the other side. So if I were to go here, I go offset 3 inches, bring it here, offset 36 inches, bring it here, extend it, trim part that needs to go away. You can't walk through a wall. Erase it, draw a line, 36 inches, draw an arc from the end of the line to the inside of the wall to the inside of the wall. Okay, so now you got 2. Not a bad idea to go ahead, once you've drawn this, go ahead and label it. You can absolutely just take this and you could take this door opening and mirror it. Whoops, shouldn't have done it that way. Go ahead and take it, mirror it. And I think this is something that people should do once they've spent the time to do this once. It's super easy to go ahead and take this and mirror it this way. Now I have a right and left swing door on the other side. I can go ahead and copy this, bring it over. I can go ahead and rotate it. This isn't something you have to do, but it's something that can save you a chunk of time after you went to all the time and effort to. Now I have 4 different walls or 4 different facing walls and 4 different orientations.